Right, go on, I'm just getting the questions.
Back down.
Hello, welcome to the latest edition of Extra Time. Here we go.
They have the full screen.
Frank with us, Shaka, Stevie as well. I have to say, thank you to Vitor, who put together that video of you shouting at me for my birthday.
Oh, right, yeah, that was good.
It was originally 7 minutes long.
Oh,
they had to cut it down. And then why did you send me a message last night saying, can you send me the video of Jan and the fish?
Well, because I was telling Eleanor about it.
Oh, I see.
I thought it'd be a lot easier if I just show her.
Right.
And I couldn't find it anywhere.
Oh, there you go.
Honestly, I was sat for about half an hour.
Right, really? How hard?
Through YouTube, I was going through my phone, I was going through...
I feel like we've shown it a lot.
Well,
don't show it now, don't show it now.
I put it on my phone,
Yeah.
and it came up on ESPN. You know when you put all the clips together of the, like,
Best
clips of the month?
But yes,
Right.
yeah.
I must have went through about 3 of them.
Oh.
And it wasn't even on any of them.
Oh, no. Oh, there we go.
So,
For all, have you guys played against any of today's famous managers like Pep, Ancelotti, Mourinho and Pochettino? How were they as players? Well, you were in Qatar with Pep, weren't you, Frank?
I played against Pep in Champions League when he was playing for Barcelona. I was playing for Chelsea, and he was the captain of Barcelona. And yes, I played golf a lot with him, and only once against him in Qatar. And I played against Pochettino, where he was the captain of Paris Saint-Germain. I was the captain of Marseille, so we did the classic. Pochettino was a tough guy, but really fair play. And we know Pep. Pep was the master of orchestra in the middle of the park, the conductor, as you said, in Barcelona. Fantastic, kind of a Busquets, but for me, a little bit better than Busquets.
Was he a bit annoying, Pep? Would he only talk about football, though, Frank?
Oh, he was, he was crazy about football. But no, he can talk about many things, and he's a very nice person. And I saw him after in Los Angeles when I had to interview Thierry Henry, and he was the coach of Barcelona. Always a nice guy, very well educated, and it's the company that I really appreciated.
Oh, perfect. Play against any of those names, Steve?
Roy Hodgson? I'm only kidding.
I think I played against Pep. I think Pep was in that game where he played against Barcelona.
At the Camp Nou when you got chipped?
Can't remember how the goal scored.
Is Michel still coaching in Spain?
Yes. Yes.
Michel, yeah.
There you are, yeah.
In the 80s.
There you are.
There you go.
Perfect. There you go. What about Ancelotti? Did you ever play against each other?
No.
No.
Oh, he's the generation before me.
I apologise, Stevie.
Accepted.
Yeah, I'm sorry for that. Who goes further in the Champions League, Arsenal or Barcelona, Stevie?
Arsenal.
Yeah.
I think if Arsenal played Barcelona tomorrow, they'd beat them.
Yeah.
So, depending on obviously the draw, I would go with Arsenal.
I agree. They're third in the power rankings, you know. Deservedly so.
It's all beginning to fall into place.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Hey.
Frank, in the long run, would it be better for United to get eliminated from European competition and focus on their league form and getting healthy?
Yeah, maybe, but the pressure that they will have because they got eliminated from the European competition, Europa League or Champions League, could be also a disaster in the dressing room with the medias, with the fans and everything. So I don't know if there is a better situation. When you start the season, you're involved in a European competition, you want to go the further. When you're not in the competition, you know it's an advantage compared to the others who are in the competition, and you want to use that, as it happened to Arsenal last season and maybe Tottenham this season, where you want to make sure that during the time that the other play, you have a break and you can work on something specific. When you are eliminated, it's like something is missing. So it's not a plus, it's something you have maybe less to work, but something missing.
How old are you, Stevie?
62.
How old do you think Ancelotti is?
Don't know.
64.
Is the correct answer.
Yeah, but remember, we got banned from Europe from 80.
Yes, but you were suggesting it was a different... He's not... He's exactly the same generation as you.
Yeah, well, I was trying to figure out why I hadn't played against him.
Right.
And
So you just
at the
aged him.
time, that was the only thing.
Right.
And then when you said that, I realised that we were banned from Europe for 6 years.
Yes.
So that would be why I wouldn't play.
Okay. So you were the same generation just because of circumstance.
Yeah.
So I can retract my apology.
To be honest, I really don't care.
I'd like you to acknowledge that I got that right down.
Yeah.
I'd like you to acknowledge that I got Ancelotti's
As if it
right.
carried any weight anyway.
What, your apology? My apology.
Yeah, you.
Yeah, where did you get 64 from?
I would just like you to acknowledge that I was right.
Did somebody tell you?
No.
Yes.
No.
Definitely.
Put it up here.
No way.
Right up there, Dad.
Ancelotti's age. Shaka, what is the single most important attribute in the best goalkeeper? The one that takes you from average to elite. I always felt that Petr Cech's positioning, for example, propelled him to the very top.
Footwork is going to be my answer.
Explain.
I think the best goalkeepers are the ones who can make adjustments really quickly. Adjustments in their positioning, whatever it may be. If there's a deflection. That if you have good footwork, it can make up for a lot of other deficiencies. I always use Shea given as the perfect example. Shea was 6'1", was one of the smaller goalkeepers I've worked with, and certainly smaller goalkeepers in the league at the time, but easily one of the best because his footwork was so good.
For everyone, with the weather getting colder on the East Coast, getting chillier now, isn't it? But Stevie's still taking the dog out, dedicating.
Reason.
Yeah. Why don't you just stay indoors?
Just let the dog out.
Let the
By a
dog-
really long leash.
There you go.
What? What are you looking at me for?
Any holiday locations you've yet to visit that you would like to in the future?
Ooh. Seychelles.
Yes?
Yeah.
There you go.
Oh, I've been. Nice. Nice.
yeah.
Shaka, go
Closest
for
I've been,
it. Very
closest I
nice.
got is I've been to Mauritius. Oh,
Okay.
unbelievable.
I'd like to go to Australia. I've never been to Australia
been to
before.
Australia.
Would like to do that.
We like to sit on a plane for a day.
Well, but once you get there, then it's brilliant, isn't it?
Oh, why? Great.
I think he's only small.
Sit on a plane for a day.
He can swing his legs.
That's a great idea.
He can swing his legs.
Why have you got grumpy?
I never got
You're a
grumpy.
bit grumpy.
Why would you want to sit on a plane for a day?
Well, wherever
He
you...
didn't say he wanted to sit in a plane for a day. He said he wanted to go to Australia.
Well, if they
But
go
that's
to-
different.
That entails sitting on a plane for a
Well,
day.
you know, it's, you know.
That's nothing- I don't mind sitting on a plane.
All right, fine.
It's all right.
Well, not to sell it.
God, to bet it, Stevie. You don't want to go anywhere, do you?
No.
No. You would never leave your house if you didn't have to.
No. No.
Frank, you've travelled the world. Is there somewhere that's still you would like to visit?
Yes, a place that I've never been, Argentina. I would love to go there, especially now, because it's a beautiful country. I think a lot to learn about, and I want to go for the derby. I want to see Boca Junior against River Plate at the Bombonera, and it was just like 3 weeks ago. I missed that, but I want to be in that part of the year where the sun is good. It's like summer in Argentina. I would love to go there and visit the country. Yeah.
Argentina's magic.
Oh, well,
so
you were still on a plane for 8 hours.
12 hours.
No, never sat on a plane for 12 hours.
No? How did you get there? Boat? Walk? Car?
Rowing.
Are we nearly there yet? Let me know when we get there.
What did you enjoy most about Argentina?
Well, the company was great.
You were Maris, yeah? You were scouting,
Yes.
quote unquote.
Yeah.
You must have enjoyed the steak. You like a steak?
Oh, I stayed with the meat was
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah.
Down
Oh,
by a
yeah.
few beers.
Yeah.
We saw Police in concert.
Oh,
We saw some great games.
yeah?
Saw some good players.
Nice.
Never got any of them.
Oh.
And just had a great time.
Oh, good. Oh, there you are. They cheered up.
Recommend it, Frank.
Glad you've perked up a bit. How special were European
Thank you.
nights at Anfield, Stevie? Any particular memory?
A different. God, how do you describe it? I couldn't. I really don't think I can do it justice describing the feeling. There's a feeling. There's a look on people's faces, before the game and leading up to the game, that is just unique.
Did you have the sort of greetings?
It's like everybody's 8 years old and they're going to Disney World for the first time.
Right.
And they're actually, it's almost like Anfield is Disney World and everybody's just standing outside waiting and the big doors opening to go in. And that's probably the best way I can describe it. It's that there's just a feeling about it. Kind of tingling thinking about it now. It's just unique. It's fantastic.
Did you have the same sort of greetings that we see now on big European nights as the bus is pulling in and all the fans are there to greet?
Not that. But once you got inside the ground,
Yeah.
absolutely, 100% was the same.
Oh, brilliant. Lovely analogy, Stephen. Shaka, Ziyech scored the same goal as the second one scored yesterday on Onana against Courtois in the World Cup. You're at the World Cup, you must remember it, Shaq. Is the threat of a touch and the ball bouncing so close to Onana not make that a very hard set piece to deal with?
Yes, it does. But I think it's more dangerous if it's coming over the head of an opponent. If it's coming over the head of one of your own players, then you can go. And if he gets a touch, that's on him. You hold your position if there's an opponent nearby.
That's it, we're done.
Oh,
beautiful.
that was easy.
Thank you very much. Thank you, Frank.
You're welcome, Dan.
Bye-bye.
We will be back tomorrow for more, looking ahead to some big games, of course, across Europe, including Barcelona against Atletico Madrid.